So today I'm trying to get started. I know I haven't made a video in a few days, so thought I'd start out with this. I've been working on it. You know, about half the battle most time is to get your mind right. There's Sam. There's old Sam. Sam's really timid. Well, to me anyway. He's learned the hard way to stay down, haven't you, buddy? Yeah. Yeah, he sure has. Yep. Well, stay down. And of course, whenever you pet one of them, jealousy sets in. And there's Sassy. Yeah, you can't, and once you get started, they won't let you quit. A lot of junk going on here lately. It's kept me from making a video. Not much anything too video worthy. Windy. There's a little F-150 short bed of Dakota's. He's trying to sell it. That guy come by and offer him 50 ounces of silver for it, and that's good, I guess, but he didn't take it. Told the guy he'd rather have cash money. And then somebody may recognize this truck. That one's the one that Dakota replaced the little one with. We was looking for something more like that, and couldn't find anything. It's kind of tight around here to find a used pickup right now. So Dakota and I mean, we hunted, couldn't find nothing, and he needed something with wheels on it, so he's good to borrow my mom and dad's a lot. I guess I need to let that warm up a little bit. It's only 50 degrees here today. I guess I have made a new purchase, a new to me purchase, and I don't know how much I have videoed lately. Took the cake box off of Mildred. I had been looking for a square baler, and I got one of them bought. I can't remember that I made any video about it, and the guy told me that it doesn't tie very good, but it was string. I was kind of wanting a string one. I've had a wire one for a long time. Wire has got excessively high, enough wire to wrap 700 bales is last I bought was $165 for enough wire to wrap 700 bales, and enough string to wrap 700 or 500 bales is like $30. Anyway, that red pickup belonged to Scott, and he couldn't get anybody to want to buy it, so I gave him some money for it to help him out, and I gave him what he was asking. And then an acquaintance of mine came up with a tractor, and I traded him for the tractor that pickup. That guy owns a tire shop over at Commerce. He immediately, his nephew that works for him wanted the truck. I think it's the whole reason he traded. I know I got two stories going at once here, but I also had known in the last couple of weeks that the nephew had a different truck he was driving to work. He had been driving that one. So I talked to his dad about it. He said, oh yeah, that truck's just sitting in his house. So I told Dakota where I knew there was one of those at, and that he might accidentally come up with enough money to buy it. And he did. But the nephew, Larry, had done a bunch of work to it. Put all new brakes all the way around on it. Burned a bunch of sticks last night. Anyway, he got the truck traded for it. And now he's trying to sell the other one. Burned a bunch of sticks last night, and I don't know what happened here when I was burning these sticks, but somehow there was some other stuff got in there with it. Now I'll have to sort all that out. Anyway, I've been trying to do a bunch of cleaning up. I've got a project in mind for inside the building on one of my buildings. gonna try to make me a little inside feedlot to put a bunch of heifers in this coming fall. Last year I wound up with way more heifers than what we had steers, and I've been working and making money and saving money to be able to buy all the boys' calves this year, background them. That'll give me another place I can put heifers. I'm sorry for the shaky video, man. Y'all are making my arm tired, but I want to get over here to where my cows are. It's one of the first things I do every day is go count my cows. And we had a brand new baby calf yesterday. Maybe we'll get to see him. And some of this is kind of rough. They're keeping right up with what pasture's growing because we have not been getting rain normally through April and May. We will have a bunch of rain, so much so that people won't be able to plant corn. But they've been planting corn around here up until this last weekend like crazy. We did have a little rain, and then we had a little rain in the evening yesterday and overnight. I remember hearing it hitting the roof a few times. I believe the new baby's going to be right up here where we can get a look at him. So let's pull up here and see if we can get a look at him. And then I'll shut you off while I'm trying to count. I'm not sure I can count and hold this camera. There he is. He's a dandy, ain't he? Can't even find his face. But it's right there. That cow's this is her second calf, and I raised her, but she's not out of mine. I bought her when she's about 500 pounds in a group of heifers that I was backgrounding. Purchased some at the stockyards, and I knew the people who raised her, and she bagged up. This is weird. Usually on second calf heifer they don't do this, but she bagged up like 3 weeks before she had a calf. But anyway, I'll bring you back out when I get back over to the house and look at that paper. So it's a little darker in here, but I've still got that's my feed mixing set up. 53 Super M 1150 International Grinder Mixer. And right now I got it set to where I can, with my cake box setting on these two boxes. Did you see that mouse run across there? Yeah, we're plagued with them. I can get my feed run out, and I just bucket it. I don't have very many I'm feeding, and it'll get less. And I got my switch. That's my switch hanging right there. Turning it on by the ground. And so I just back my little side-by-side right up here. I'm not sure. I have to see when the boys get going this morning. They may want to work them bulls. We've been wanting to vaccinate our bulls with pink eye medicine. I think I may put fly tags in my bulls' ears this year. This is the baler I bought. It's a 276 New Holland super sweet pickup. Dad and I got it out and played with it some the other day. Yeah, it's been sitting in a barn for a while, and thing slipped a belt in that tire on the way home, so it's about to have pups. But it had the guy told me, he said the one side don't tie good, and I've seen some of these local here. There's been 2 of them on Craigslist before this one showed up, and there's one like $3,500 and $4,000 for them, and they're pretty old. But the guy I bought this one from told me his dad bought it brand new, and it only been used on their place. They didn't bale custom hay or nothing. And when you go looking at it, it shows that it don't have a heck of a lot of use. And Dad and I took that knotter apart, and they're identical to what the balers he had was. He had a 68 first, and then a 275, and he also helped his brother work on the 273 they had, and I think all three of them had identical knotters and the same as what this one is. And this is a, I haven't looked up the specs on it, but I believe this one's actually a sped up baler. It's going to produce more than one cycle a minute or a second. It's going to be like 75 or 80 beats per minute. And so I was looking for something a little faster. My International, that auger feed just seems really slow, and I can't, if I feed it heavy, it'll miss, and it's wire tie, and I have been through it, and I can't figure anything else out about it, but it's got a few other little issues coming on, and that wire being so expensive, I'm ready to trade and do something different. So I'm at least going to try this. Probably pull it with my little 485. That's what we were playing with it the other day with, and it turned it just fine. It's looking pretty cleaned out in here. I've used up every bale. I sold the last 2 round bales I had, and every round bale's gone out of the barn. I think Dakota has 2 or 3 maybe left. The Scott may have 1 or 2, but of course we usually have grass. I've had it before you get real dry. The grass wouldn't even grow enough to keep up with what my cows was eating, but I don't think that'll happen this year. So that's kind of what's been going on here. I have been doing a bunch of shop cleaning, trying to get this here cleaned out. We're gonna have 2, 3, 4 more gravity boxes to put in here this year, and so that pile of metal right there is all gonna go somewhere else. And we cleaned up my tire mess and got all that put over against the wall to where we could park stuff between here and the wall, not be sticking out in the way. I was a little disappointed in something I'd done. I bought a baler. I've used 605F Premier balers for, well, my dad bought one in 79 or 80, and still got it. Matter of fact, it's one I need to strip a bunch more parts off of and move outside. But I bought this one, and this one don't have a heck of a lot of use on it, but the people that's using it didn't know nothing about it, and so they wasn't doing a very good job of upkeep on it. And we found some things since got started messing with it that's a problem. I had it all, what I thought was all ironed out. Now this tractor, we're trying it out on, don't have no PTO clutch, so I had to start it with the PTOing gear. And that chain down there on that bottom drum come loose off from the drum and started wrapping around that upper shaft. And it did that about the time the tractor started. But see that sprocket down there's got a little bit of slack to it, and I don't think any of our others have that. But what it done, and I don't know if y'all can see this or not, that's the PTO shaft. It twisted it right off. This little tractor looks little, but it's only 85 horsepower. So I got more parts to get to change on that one before we can even try it out. And I've got 2 that are running still, but one of them needs a lift gate cylinder changed, and it needs the belts off of this baler put on it. And so that's going to be a couple hours worth of changing belts. But I thought if we managed to get it done right, and these belts ain't gonna lay flat, they've been wrapped around them rollers there for years. It's been sitting right here at least 5 years, maybe 7. But if I can get the belts off from it and steal one liftgate cylinder, it's going out in the parts. So I've got 2 of them over there that we are using. 2 here. There's one down there that we've robbed a whole bunch of stuff off from. I even sold a part or 2 off from it. And then if you look out there past that tub grinder, there's another. So trying to keep enough parts. And some of the parts on them's got so high. Trying to buy them the dealer, they want you to buy a new baler. I'm not sure I'm up for a new baler. Boys might be one of these times, and when they get to where they can buy a new baler, I'm gonna let them buy them one of them that we can bale all of our hay with and not have to need 2 to be able to bale 300 bales in a day. Anyway, we'll see if I get any more video. This may be going up pretty quick. So we decided to work some bulls here this morning, and we've got we're gonna worm them. Maybe put some fly tags in ears and stuff like that. Some of them are shedding off already anyway. That's number 50 here. My big bull, he'll get used this year and then go to the sale. 8 of them. I've needed to get some rock in here pretty bad. I almost have to belly up to the feeder, but I had a problem here. I got here and hooked these panels together, made it so that we can use the head gate, and then I got this. It should have been a pin. I know I had a pin in here. I made sure. I thought I left extras. Right here's where the end of that gate was setting, and then the other one would have been. Here's where the doubled end of it was. Then you can see the mark in the ground right there where the end of it was, but I had no pin. One of you guys ate it, didn't you? Did you eat it? What about you? Did you eat that pin? Or maybe it was this one. Had a guilty look. That one may have done it. I bet that one did it and it turned him white. Ate that metal pin. Did you eat that metal pin? And it turns you white? Huh? Well, I don't know. I got a bunch of extra ones of them because we use one panel in a lot of places. Nothing to hook it together with, 2, but yeah, that's what we're doing. Hopefully they'll get the feed all cleaned up over there. I'll have to put them over into this side because that head gate don't open all the way up to where they could come all the way through it. Some of them will be able to, but some of them won't. So we just have to see how it goes. Anyway, I'll bring you back in a little bit. We're on number 3. I hope he goes out forward, but don't know. Bigger bulls wouldn't go through. One of them filled up the whole alleyway. We're giving them a vaccine against blackleg and pink eye, and as well as wormer. Our wormer measure is only 30 cc, so on bigger bull we have to do 2 rounds of it. Yep. Look at him. Now I'm behind again. Come on, Junior. Come on. Yep. Hep, 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 hep. Have your head on the right end. here, nasty. You just want to come back and put the pipe behind him. Maybe if you're on the other side behind him, he'll go. Come on, come on. So much for that idea. We never have any troubles like this, do we? Get it in there. Yeah, number one, you don't want to just have it farther away, huh? Only for film. Last biggin. We wanted to fly tag them, but my fly tags are too old and they ain't working good. He may be getting some of them, I don't know. Hey, I might have learned a trick. I got his deal all muddy last time. He's the little whisperer. That head gate won't open up all the way to as wide as the alley, so the old big ones have to come backwards. Well, we made it. They don't have to do that way again, huh? She's got 3 smaller ones left. Hopefully they'll all be able to go out the front. Hey, hey, hey. He's like, what are you doing to me? This little bull here is not quite a yearling. Not quite a year old. Was he born in May? Do you remember what he said?
I got it wrote down, but I don't.
But he's got him from the same guy as this one. I think they were born about the same time. We're gonna put these last 2 in there at the same time.
Whatever you want to do.
I think gotta keep one of them from getting screwy. Oh, no, 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 you don't want to do that. But he done it. Let him out. Come over here and tell stories to these others. What? We're all right, ain't we, buddy? Tell them. Say it wasn't all that bad. It wasn't all that bad. No, we're just gonna get one if we can. Come on here, 5, 6, let's go. How about you? We just want one of you now. Come on now. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, 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 hey. Hey. Easy now. Suck. They ain't hanging around. Nothing to do with this. Hang on. Okay. Hey, 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 hey.
Hey, that was not very nice.
Let me check this over first.
Yeah, that needs tightened up a little bit. You'll go around and under, yeah. Yeah, he was just picking the whole thing up. Ain't a lot you can do about him doing that. Have a better setup, which this is pretty good compared to how we have done it. Last year we loaded them all out of portables. You can't hook that one around it, Scott, because it keeps your head gate from operating. So it's just got one that goes all the way around the bottom of it. We may have a real challenge for you if I get Red in there first. We need to let him go right on through. Ah, don't you appreciate the challenge? I like working the back end of this. It's much easier on me, usually. Okay, guys. Both of you's going, whether you knew it or not. Come on. Come on. Oh, he missed him. Push him on up there, Red. Oh, Red, what'd you do that for? You can't do that. Ah, come on. Come on. Hup, hup, hup. Makes you want to just grab his tail and twist it a little. Sometimes nothing you do works. We are a high-speed cow working outfit. The three of us worked 8 bulls in somewhere around 30 minutes. So thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, whatever you want to do. I appreciate getting to talk with some of you guys on the comments, and so my boys want to say something. I don't know what they're going to say. Something and something or another. Thanks for watching.